Alex felt like his life was spiraling out of control. His room was a disaster. He was on the verge of losing his job, and his relationships were falling apart. Day after day, he sank deeper into the couch, lost in a haze of video games and mindless TV shows, hoping something would magically change. One evening, Alex's father, a stern yet caring man, entered his room. He took in the sight of the clutter and his son's despondent state with a mixture of frustration and concern. "Alex, this can't go on. You're wasting your life away," he said, his voice firm but gentle. Alex barely looked up. "What am I supposed to do? Everything's falling apart, and I don't know how to fix it." His father sighed deeply and sat down beside him. "Life has no remote, Alex. You can't just sit here waiting for things to get better. You have to get up and change it yourself." Alex rolled his eyes. Easier said than done. His father stood up and motioned for Alex to follow. "Come with me, now." Reluctantly, Alex got up and trailed his father to the garage. There, his father handed him a broom. "Start sweeping." "Why? What's the point?" Alex asked, feeling both confused and annoyed. "Just do it," his father insisted. As Alex swept the garage, his father began to speak. "When I was your age, I felt stuck too. I was waiting for life to get better on its own. But I realized no one was going to save me. I had to save myself." Alex continued sweeping, his father's words slowly starting to make sense. "So what did you do?" "I started small," his father explained. "I cleaned up my space, set tiny goals, and took one step at a time. It wasn't easy, but with each small success, I felt more in control." After the garage was cleaned, his father handed Alex a list. "These are your goals for the next week. Start small, but start somewhere." Alex looked at the list. "Clean your room. Apply for 3 jobs. Call 1 friend." It seemed manageable, but still daunting. Over the next week, Alex followed his father's advice. He cleaned his room, and with each piece of clutter he threw away, he felt a little lighter. He applied for jobs, facing rejections, but also building confidence with each application. He reached out to a friend, reconnecting and finding unexpected support. Gradually, Alex began to see changes. His room transformed from a chaotic mess to a space of calm. He landed a job interview, and the friend he called became a new source of encouragement and motivation. One evening, Alex's father entered his room again. This time, he saw a different scene. The room was tidy, and Alex was at his desk, working diligently on his resume. "See what happens when you take action," his father said, smiling proudly. Alex nodded, determination shining in his eyes. "I get it now. Life has no remote. If I want something to change, I have to get up and make it happen." From that day forward, Alex embraced the lesson his father had taught him. He set goals, faced challenges head-on, and refused to let inertia hold him back. His life transformed, not because he waited for change, but because he created it. So remember Alex's journey. Life has no remote. Get up and change it yourself. The power to transform your life is in your hands. Start small, stay consistent, and take action just like Alex did. Your future self will thank you.